Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our talk show. It's our Wednesday show, so it's after dark. I'm Josh, and this is.
I think they know who I am by now. Also, my name's underneath it. I'm sure they can see. Feel like you're just insult people. Oh, y'all can't read Josh and DJ? You're so stupid. I'm Josh, and this is DJ.
What we're going to be doing all the time? Fighting?
I was just letting you know my opinion.
Every day.
If you don't want my opinion, I feel like we're doing the wrong time.
It's the intro, DJ. It's the
Also-
same thing every time.
Also, don't forget we have Anchor versions on Audio FM, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts, and wherever you get your podcasting needs. And it's September, so as such, because it's September is National Suicide Prevention Month. So our charity for this month is the Suicide Prevention Lifeline. Number and link will be down below.
Today's stupid law comes from Delaware. Apparently, in Delaware, it's illegal to get married on a dare. They're tired of that shit. People getting eloped and be like, "Oh, it's just a dare."
I mean,
It's like, oh, fucking A.
that's the only way anybody will marry anyone from Delaware.
In Delaware.
You know.
But you won't do it.
Have you seen people from Delaware?
No.
Well, they look a lot like you.
Isn't George Washington from Delaware?
So, yeah, that motherfucker had wooden teeth. So,
He's also our first president.
yeah, but he had wooden teeth. So, I can understand why no one gets married in Delaware. Maybe if they took a little better care of their teeth over there, people would want to marry him.
Maybe. So you hear that, people from Delaware? Practice good dental hygiene. You can get married, and you won't have to have a dare.
Find a good dentist. No, that's not okay.
I'm sure it is.
Mm-mm.
I'm not sure. I'm sure we're not here for popularity.
Not with you on the show.
Really not.
Sure, we're not here for popularity. Good.
How was your week, DJ? How is everything okay with you?
I'm fine. Just roll into the news. Roll into the news.
We don't have time for this. We're gonna talk about our feelings.
Huh? You can't handle.
And I feel like Mars.
You can't handle the feelings.
I feel like NASA's Mars mission is facing 2 weeks communication blackout as the sun blocks the red planet.
Come back. The rover's gone.
Where'd it go?
Where'd it go? Who moved the rover?
It's already a delay. Like, what was that one show we watched when it has a 30-second delay? He's like, God, can no one fix this?
You know what? It reminds me of. You remember when Howard gets the Mars rover stuck in the ditch?
Trying to press the girl.
And he's like, "Oh, we can't send AAA because it's my understanding you have to be standing next to the car with your keys and card when they get there. And based on NASA's latest timetable, it'll be 10 years before they can even make it out there."
He got stuck in a ditch. And then Howard got the girl. Not Howard, what's his name? Leonard got the girl.
Yeah, she was there for like 5 episodes and never saw her again. Never
again.
actually broke up. All right, he tried to break up, and then she's like, apparently she said, "Come have sex," so he was out. And then he never saw from her again. Right? It was just like Priya, Raja's wife, or sister. Right? You remember Raja's sister?
Oh, yeah, then she had to go back home and she cheated on Leonard.
Right, and then you never fucking saw her again. Like,
Raj never mentioned her.
Rob,
like,
right.
Back in town.
She's just gone forever.
The parents, even when he cut him off, they mentioned his sister.
Never, right.
And what's her name? But she came back. The one from Roseanne. She was in the beginning episodes. Darlene.
Yeah, well, I know that's not her name on the show.
No, I forgot. She hated she came back twice.
Yeah, then
in the beginning she turned down Leonard, and then she went out with Leonard, and then she started doing Howard.
Right. Yeah, because they couldn't agree on how to raise the children.
Yes. And then boom, gone forever.
And then boom, gone forever. It was funny.
But yeah, apparently this happens every 2 years. Damn sun gets in the goddamn way of the damn microwaves. And
I feel like, though, like,
so the Rover gets a 2-week break. Is he on holiday? He sings happy birthday to himself.
no, I feel like, though, like, you've been planning this mission. Like, how long did they plan the mission before they sent the thing there?
Well, a couple of years, right?
It took time for it to get there. So, like, why you didn't work on this problem?
Like, you couldn't do it 2 weeks later? So that way it's after the blackout?
I mean, it's still by the time you would have got there and this, that, and the third.
And October 7th, Mars will reach a position in orbit called solar conjunction, which happens every 2 years when the planet moves behind the sun from the Earth's perspective. The sun's outer atmosphere, or corona, lying in the light of sight, may disrupt interplanetary communication.
Wait, the sun's outer atmosphere?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, viewers. I'm very tired today. I'm always tired dealing with Josh, so
We haven't seen each other all day.
I know, and it was so tiring.
Not to see each other?
Yeah, just to know that you were in the other room.
Oh my god.
Was exhausting.
He's playing Apex all day.
No, only till like 2, and then I took a nap.
Most of the day.
And even in my dreams, you haunt me.
God. I'm the nicest person to him.
Ooh, no, it's not what senses say.
I bring him coffee every Tuesday.
Yeah, you see my coffee?
Tuesday.
But no, so like
Tuesday, motherfucker.
So like, but it took time to even get the Mars rover fucking there.
Yeah,
You know?
but it hasn't been there a while. Or is this the second one?
Or
is this it's the same one, right?
I don't know.
The one that Howard crashed. I just know he sings happy birthday to himself.
That's all I know about it.
And it collects soil samples and sends the data back. Like you said, they haven't figured out any way around that.
Oh, here we go.
Uh-oh.
Dollar Tree, known for its dollar deals, is raising prices to cope with raising shipping costs and inflations.
Ain't this different than a 99-cent store, though?
No. But
Dollar Tree, Dollar Family, they all have different prices.
So, like, Family Dollar Family, what the fuck's the matter with you? Family Dollar, Dollar General, stuff like that. They try to keep their stuff, low, but it's not a dollar. Dollar Tree, everything in the store, it's $1 per item.
Oh.
Right? That's why they separate the fucking the broom from the handle so they can get you for $2.
Smart.
Right? But if you raise prices, I don't think you can call yourself Dollar Tree anymore.
$2 tree?
Yeah, $2 tree. Dollar Fitty Tree. Like,
Fitty tree.
Like, I don't know.
You go in, everything's $5. Like, well, okay, that's a lot different.
$30 tree, It's $30 for a piece of bubble gum.
Target?
Well, that's like the sodas you get from the gas station, right? Your regular sodas that are like $1.64 or whatever.
The cans?
No, the cans are normally 50 cents.
You know what the 2 liter?
You don't go in stores very often, so you don't know.
Okay,
so the ones that are smaller than this, the 16-ounce or the 20-ounce sodas, they're $1. Right, where in normal stores they're like $1.64, and then with tax, I think it works out to like $1.76 or something. Right. Well, you can't get no Monster at Dollar Tree. They don't sell that shit because they're trying to make money, not lose their asses in Monsters. Because there'd be assholes like you that are just like, just go in there and buy every Monster, and fucking, they've got 40 Monsters for $40, and then they turn around and sell their Monster for $2.50, and made fucking 40 some dollars, right? Like, because a lot of people do that shit. Fucking go in, buy all the Dollar Tree shit, turn around and sell it for inflation, and so now Dollar Tree's like, well, fuck this, no more Dollar Tree.
Damn. You hear about this crazy one? The ground is literally exploding due to climate change in Siberia.
See that I don't. Is it spontaneously combusting?
Sinkhole, I'm guessing.
Well, sinkholes happen.
It's a pure stroke of luck that none of the explosions in their giant craters have caused loss of life or infrastructure damage, said one scientist.
Sinkhole has been happening a long time before.
It was a gas explosion after erupting in the icy soils of Siberia.
Was it natural gas? A pipeline?
Nothing.
Okay, well, natural gas happens.
I guess because everything was frozen beneath, because now it's all warming up. It was ignited.
Oh, the permafrost is
Yeah.
letting up.
Maybe in a crater.
I
Big ass
mean,
crater.
I feel like it's gonna get warm for a little while, and then it's gonna be like the Great Frost is
They were
coming.
talking about like a snapback or whatever it's called.
Yeah. Or get real cold.
Like instant cold, like a day after some Oreo, when it was like instantly freezing.
I mean, cold don't scare me. I wear a jacket.
I forgot what it's called. Something like a snapback, but it gets cold instantly.
Something like a snapback. See, in my day, that's what you did when a fine bitch walked by. A snap. You know? It's called breaking your neck. Apparently, the What If series is coming to a finale today. Have you kept up?
Next week.
Have you kept up with it? Or maybe it's next week.
I did. I didn't watch today. That's right. I should have watched that one. It was
What about last week's?
I watched Thor.
Party Thor.
That was great.
I had to get everybody to help him put everything back because his mama was coming.
He did the whole Thor voice, and he's like, "My mom's."
Please, help me.
Fucking Captain Marvel punched the shit out of him.
Yeah, she wasn't gaining no ground, to be honest. It's still Thor.
Thor.
You know. But she's probably like the strongest thing come close.
Yeah, you saw what she did to Thanos before he grabbed the Power Stone.
You know.
To punch her. Like, he headbutted her, and she's like, "What?" Like,
Headbutted him
"Fuck,
back.
where's that Power Stone at?" And he's a Titan. That's
You know,
just crazy.
the mad type.
But no, I didn't see it. Does it have to do with Ultron, you think? Because it came when he came out of Thor.
Ultron and Vision.
Well, and Infinity Stones.
They're few. Well, because so in Capcom versus Marvel, right, the game, there was a storyline. You know, a lot like Injustice, how Injustice did their own storylines in the game and stuff like that.
There's a movie coming out.
Right. So there was a storyline in Capcom versus Marvel where Vision and Ultron were one person.
So
they
Ultron
weren't
completed his mission.
Sort of.
He made Vision.
Right, but they weren't two different entities. They were pretty much fused. Like it was Ultron on the outside, but Vision on the inside. So it was a little crazy. And you know, he gets the stones and causes problems, and that's where you get a lot of the Marvel versus Capcom stuff.
Because the
team up stuff is because they needed a team to beat him. You know.
He created holes in reality.
Right. And even Thanos was on their side because it wasn't, you know, how Thanos intended it.
Well, I heard that Doctor Strange, that was stuck in his own universe, is coming back to help fight him. I guess they're going to do their own Avenger team-up thing.
Their own Avenger team-up. Multiple universe.
I saw the one meme thing that said Wanda created a whole universe to bring Vision back, and Visions was sacrificing people to keep Wanda eating when she was a zombie.
Right. Well, you know, both a little cray.
They love each other a little too much.
You know, why don't love makes you do crazy things? You know,
Create a whole universe. Sacrifice Black Panther.
Sacrifice Black Panther. Hey, he saved Paul Rudd.
That's true, he did.
So like, I don't.
What happened to the rest of his body?
You know,
because it was fed.
At least he saved Paul, right? Like,
but no, I think it's this. It's a two-parter. I think it's today and next week. I didn't watch today yet.
Oh, fucker, yeah.
But then after that, we're supposed to get Hawkeye.
Hawkeye. That just sounds hooray.
So I'm guessing, like you said, all these Pokemon games coming out. Oreo did a limited edition Pokemon cookies.
So yeah,
and now they're being listed on eBay for thousands of dollars.
November and January, you got the new Pokemon games coming out. You got Emerald and Diamond, and then Arceus in January. So Pokemon, Pokemon does stuff all the time.
Nintendo,
Fortnite concerts and Nintendo and Pokemon Snap, and that just came out. You got Pokemon Ultimate, which is a lot like League of Legends.
And when the 64 games come out, they're having Pokemon Snap again.
Right. Well, when the 64 games come out, they'll have the original Pokemon Snap, probably Pokemon Stadium.
I think it's Stadium. Was it Stadium? Stadium or Snap?
I mean, it's likely that both will be there.
I like Stadium. I like how you can put your Pokemon cartridge. They made an adaptation for the 64.
Right, so you could use your actual Pokemon in Stadium, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your moves, your levels, stuff like that. That was real fun. But because of this, they teamed up with Oreo to do a thing where, they basically, they're stamping different Pokemon on these fucking Oreos. Now, as far as I can tell, right, nobody has bought these expensive Oreos, right? So what a lot of people are doing is, if they're finding Mew, right, because you don't always get Mew in every pack. If you're finding a Mew,
miraculous in its own way, like finding a unicorn.
Right, they're calling that one rare, and they're fucking boxing up. It was getting so bad that Walmart was having to do this, like limit people to
how many bags they can buy.
Right, how many things of Oreos you can buy. I
just found out about this because of TikTok.
See, I've known about this for weeks.
I didn't know Oreo came out with Pokemon thing.
At the beginning of the month, it started.
Did it in September?
Yeah, and people have been like rushing to Walmart, buying pack. Well, because they want to put their Mew up for $1,000. And again, I just
want to eat the damn cookie.
I don't think there's anyone actually selling these Mews for $1,000, but they're listed up on eBay.
On eBay, you can't sell food. Or clothing that's worn,
right,
and stuff like that. So I don't know how they're gonna get away with it.
So, but there's other selling sites.
Sell hair,
like you can go to Facebook right now and like Google fucking Oreos.
Look at that, but eBay definitely gonna let you
on their little sell thing there, and find fucking.
Oh, it reminds me.
You got some Mewtwo cookie. That's what I'm gonna do.
I was thinking of the site eBay.
I'm gonna go.
Thinking of taxes. In January, and you know how the Cash App and everything, or Zillow, anything over $600, they're gonna send you a form for your taxes now instead of $20,000.
Really?
Yeah.
No, they changed that again.
No, I got passed with the stupid stimulus.
Right,
package.
but I was reading yesterday.
Did they fight against it again?
That they were changing it from 600 to 10,000.
Because at first it was 20,000.
Right.
And so many transactions.
Right. Well, now it's 10,000 instead of the 600.
Because people are fucking outraged. Like, really?
And that's like, don't talk about the stimulus package because it's not. It's really like a teens. I don't know. It's weird.
Not as stimulus package that we're getting money as it's supposed to be fixing the structure.
Right, fixing roads things. And stuff like that. Which you know what? It'll never happen. Okay. If you've ever been on I-95, they're always fixing goddamn roads. Okay, they're steady on 95, steady on the turnpike. Your city streets. Once they finish a road, move on to the next. By the time they get back to that street, it's just as fucked up as when it started. Okay,
that's not even like you said. Other states, which are built differently than Florida,
right?
That actually have a sewer system or.
So their shit just erodes and water just sits on it, and
depending what city you live in, what taxes you pay.
Right.
And they can't fix that goddamn pothole over on 6th Avenue.
Probably. When was the last time you were on 6th Avenue?
No, it's not. Like you watch these weird commercials or whatever, like how to fix a pothole, and it's this one neighborhood, and the guy just goes and this big ass machine comes for this little pothole. And they do it. They pour it out. They stamp it down.
And you just walk over, grab some concrete, pour it in, put some asphalt in, and be like, "Look, it's fixed. I didn't even have to call the city. Somebody pay me $19 million to fix one pothole." Fucking bastards. I'm sorry, we don't talk politics here. Roadways is politics. You know, you got to suck this guy's dick over here to get a pothole fixed over here. You know, fuck. Want one pothole fixed, bitch won't do it because it's not in her city. And she don't got to hit that motherfucker. Five kids is tripped over trying to get into the bus and spraining their ankle, lacerated fucking, you know, just
so many
one
cars.
died because the bus driver hit the pothole, the tire blew out and threw shrapnel in the kid's face, and you know,
that's some Final Destination shit right there.
I'm just saying, but
fix the goddamn potholes, guys.
Right, like, oh, but we need 16 million billion quadrillion dollars to get
more in debt, $9 billion.
Just fucking do it, right? Like, just get it done. You know, oh, you don't understand. We don't got the manpower. Then hire motherfuckers. Like Jesus.
Take the test or quit.
I get it. Nobody wants to work for the government because they're a bunch of pieces of shit. But
the government's gonna shut down.
You know, they were talking about that government going.
We don't talk about that, guys, because that's not the kind of talk show we are. If you want to see depressing things, just watch the news. We give you different news. Like, DJ here found that Amazon announced this Astro.
Take a picture of Josh and put it up on your wall. It's funny, you walked into that one.
No.
Yeah.
I'm not news.
I mean, you could be.
Amazon announced this Astro.
You're wide enough to be news. Get it? Nationwide. It's hilarious because it's about you.
I feel like you have beef with me or something. What's going on with you? Why are you trying to fight with me? I'm trying to do the Amazon announced Astro for the smart home. Smart home robot, okay?
I heard it was only like $1,500.
That's it?
Yeah.
On wheels.
Well. Amazon. Drug. See, I feel like, right, like rich people and drug dealers, right? And so now you're doing, now you're like looking for your dish for your cocaine or whatever, can't find it, so you just call over your Astro and tell him to look up so you can break up some fucking cocaine on his face. Did you see the design for this thing? Is basically some wheels with a tablet, right? Or now you smoke a joint.
What it shows me is a box head and the guy's on
a box head. Are you two related? Get it? Because you're a square. No?
No.
No. I tried.
I know, apparently. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
But like, so now you've got this like.
Yeah, I guess you could.
This robot
You're not wrong.
Following you around in the house.
Has cup holders on it.
Right. You know it's got a camera. You know Amazon checking in on you, right? Because it's run the programming. It's like, oh, we got to do an update, so let's look into like
portable.
You know, you're taking a shower. Amazon robot just sitting there staring at you.
It has a selfie stick for you to put your phone on, so you can do TikToks.
Then it starts just making weird noise. You know, like a lot like you when you're eating. Like, why are you moaning? Why are you watching me in the shower, Amazon? What's its name?
Astro.
I just, you know, and then it's going to be tripping over the house all the goddamn time.
Who knows where it's going?
You can't have a dog. Just run the dog right over.
The dog's going to knock it over.
The dog takes a shit. I imagine it's just.
Picks it up.
It's just going to, yeah, okay. If it picks up dog shit and does dishes.
It does not do dishes.
I'm getting one.
It doesn't do dishes.
Right? I'm getting one. Walk around, pick up some Frank Pebbles.
Yeah.
You know?
There's like a little vacuum thing on it.
I know what I want for Christmas.
It doesn't do dishes.
I know what I want for Christmas.
It doesn't do dishes.
Well, it'll just be like everybody else in my life. Can't figure out how to turn the water on and fucking wash a dish. Moving on. What's next? I think it'll be a great idea though. But how much did it say it was? The one I saw, it said it was like 1,445. So I know that's probably a bullshit ass. You know, then plus after $1,000 taxes, because you know that they're not paying. I think companies should start paying taxes instead of making the consumer pay taxes.
They do pay taxes.
No, I get they do, right? But I mean on the individual products they sell.
So that you want them to pay. So if it's $100, you want them to pay the tax and make it $100.
Right.
I don't think they're gonna do that. They don't make any profit.
They make. What do you mean they don't make profit? You're telling me a PS5 costs $600 to make? To make. You're telling me, hey Josh, your computer's kind of fancy. How much it cost you to make your computer?
$300.
Okay, now I bet you order that same computer from a motherfucker. It's $5,000-6,000 to just pick it up already made.
About $1,000.
That seems like a big price difference. That's crazy.
It just depends how much the parts are at the time.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's what I thought. That's what I mean to say, right? Like, you want to price gouge and inflate and
one costs
and,
$1,000, and then apparently the household robot would additionally cost $1,000, and Astro's price would be $1,450.
Arthur, what? 14,000?
1,450. One's $1,000.
Okay.
One's a robot, and
$1,445. Right. Okay. I'm just making sure that it's not 14, because that's the price of a sedan. Or you can buy a car for what you buy an Astro for. I feel like they can pay some taxes. Like, do you understand the taxes on a sedan? Like, you got to get a tag, title, insurance. And you going to pay that much for an Astro? You get the fuck out of here. But that's like those people, they buy jeans, fucking Nike tennis shoes that are, It
runs off your phone.
What you mean it runs off your phone?
Runs off your phone. You need to have an Amazon account and a compatible mobile device running iOS 13 or Android 8 or higher.
So it's only going to run off Androids and iPhones. To me, that's a little much.
So a Korean man is being inundated with over 4,000 calls a day after his phone number was used on Netflix's hit Squid Games.
The Squid Games.
He got 4,000 phone calls.
So, I made my wife watch it. I watched a couple episodes with her, but then I, went to my room and did my own thing. But, cause she likes to relax in the living room, fold clothes on Sunday, do her nails, that kind of stuff. So I always I find a show and I put it on for her. I try to pick something different so she gets to watch new things. I put this on. Well, it Scooby-Dooed the shit out of her, and she's been mad for 2 weeks. Why? Because I can't really, you just got to watch it. Right.
It seems really.
It's really fucked up.
It's like Among Us.
It's basically like the Korean Saw.
Oh.
Right, where they're playing. There's 6 kids games they're playing, and if you get eliminated, right, and they stress this word, eliminated.
Like Doctor Who eliminated the TV show thing.
Like eliminated. Like, you see the face?
I know. It reminds me of the Doctor Who episode when they're on different TV shows, and if you get eliminated from the house, you
right.
You were eliminated from the house.
No, that's not how they found out it was just a teleport. Laser they were using. No, they were just teleporting them someplace else. I mean, they were kind of killing. They were turning them into dart, like they were killing them later, but they weren't dying initially from the laser beam that everyone thought. But this, they're eliminating. Like, there's no back door. Hey, we may come out. Like,
do the people know they're getting eliminated
after the first game? Yeah, after red light, green light. Yeah, they played red light, green light.
The basic
red light, green light
listening game.
Bitch turned her face around. Said red light. If you were still moving or detected moving by the high sensor. People standing around with fucking semi-automatic guns.
Oh, they eliminated you right there.
Were murdering you. Yes. So you moved, you're dead.
Good Lord. And this guy's phone number got released somehow through the game.
So yeah, the guy. So at the end, the back of it showed a phone number, and apparently they didn't really vet the phone number to see if it went anywhere. They just put a bunch of numbers on a card.
Oh wow.
So when they did that, you know how people are, right? They're like, they wanted to call this number to fucking play. That's what it was. Because a lot of movies, when they put numbers and stuff like in there, they attach them to something.
Yeah.
A voicemail, something. Right? But like I said, they didn't bother to check to make sure the number didn't go anywhere. And it went to this guy, and now hundreds of people a week were calling. I imagine he's changed his number by now. I would have. And then I would have been like, yo, I had to go change my number. You at least got to pay for that. Right?
Can you do that for me?
Like you don't got to break me off, although, it'd be nice of you, considering, all the hours of sleep I lost to fucking millions of people calling me. But
my job, I had to quit.
Right. I had to quit my job because I couldn't go into work because my phone was ringing constantly. I overslept and lost it because I had to turn my goddamn phone off. Well, because your phone does a lot of stuff nowadays, right? Nobody has alarm clocks anymore. They don't need alarm clocks. You've got your cell phone.
And it changes automatically during what's it called?
Daylight savings. Right. And on leap years, and
there's no clocks around the house.
Right, so you don't have clocks around the house. You don't have those big bulky alarm clocks anymore.
It's an Apple Watch or an Android watch.
Right. You don't, there's a lot of things you just don't use anymore.
Because of our phones.
Calculators. Somebody sent me something about Dragon. But yeah, calculators. You don't have calculators around the house. You have your phone.
Cameras. No one's using disposable cameras anymore.
Right. You don't have to use disposable cameras. They've got the big expensive ones like you have.
Yeah.
But they don't really use cameras and stuff anymore.
They use film anymore.
Right. You've got your phones.
Yeah. So the scrapbooks is all in the cloud.
All in the cloud, everything like that.
Which is good and bad, unless the crowd got corrupted. Because if you did all your baby photos of your child,
right,
and you lost that,
you're all
completely
fucked.
Different than if you were taking Polaroids and putting them in a scrapbook.
Had actual pictures, but you could lose those in a fire.
But it's different than your phone. The fire, yeah, that's bad. But then if you just lost your phone or someone stole it or you dropped it in water, you lost all your phone.
Nobody has calendars around just laying on their desks or hanging up or stuff. Maybe in your office you might have a calendar here and there, just because some people like the physical,
We do because of rent day.
Right.
We have it circled.
Aspect and stuff like that. But most of the time,
you have a daily reminder on your phone.
Your phone does mostly everything you need it to do.
You use it as a timer.
Timer when you cook, stuff like that. A lot of people use their phone for a lot. They get their whole house hooked up to fucking Alexa.
Oh yeah.
Next thing you know, their smart house from Eureka just, hey Alexa, can you turn the stove on to 450?
What was it? The fridge, the smart fridge, where you can look inside while opening the door, and you
go. Now that I'm okay with.
And then they'll add eggs to the list.
Right.
And it adds it to your phone or whatever. So when you go grocery shopping.
Well, but then the next problem you have with that, right, is if it malfunctions, because shit fucks up all the time, right? And it's
it happens. Update.
Right, and you get to the store and there's 30 buffalo heads fucking waiting in a cart for you because your refrigerator.
You can order from your fridge, right?
Right, because your refrigerator just decided it wanted Angus beef because you had it one time, and it's we need all the Angus. So you got Angus hamburgers.
You're talking
Angus.
about when it tries to learn.
Right.
Buy. Okay.
Right. Angus sausages. It's Or the next thing you know, you left your Google Translate on your phone, and it's trying to speak Espanol to you because you're trying to communicate with a coworker.
The crazy thing is, it'll tell you everything you have in your fridge and freezer and give you recipes of what you can make.
See, like that, right?
That's crazy,
was
right?
I don't want you to tell me what I want to eat. Now, if you want to just go ahead and make it, right?
Nah, it's different.
Right now, it's different.
It was that Star Trek shit.
Right, I'll try it.
Let me get a Starbucks coffee.
Right, just manifest it, materialize it from Starbucks. Get rid of DoorDash already.
Because once you want to try and change your diet and fucking your smart,
your refrigerator's just making you fat. Is that what you think?
Because it's usually what you're buying.
You would see that's what
you. Once it's automatic.
You would be like, oh, I got fat because my fridge fed me too much. Oh, it learned what I used to eat. And now it's like, oh, here's pizzas
and order it by itself when it came to the house. You need to call your bank saying your refrigerator made you overdraft.
Refrigerator made you right. I could see the issues and the problems with things like that.
Oh, no more checkbooks because of your phone.
Apple Pay and
Well, all because of online banking.
you don't have as many cards in your pocket because you can just put it all on your phone
Or your watch.
Or your watch.
Even when what's it called? You charge your Tesla, you use your watch.
You can. They actually say to have a picture of your ID on your phone in case it gets lost and an officer has to see it. Now, a lot of times the officer won't accept it, but he will use it. He'll use it to call it in, and if you are current and stuff like that, he'll just give you the ticket for not having
your license on you.
Right. So, I mean, your phone does a lot. All right, move on. We were talking about Astro.
Oh.
Weren't we?
Yeah. MasterCard launches Buy Now, Pay Later program, teaming up with Verizon.
You know what? But that's how cards started out, was like they'd send you a card with a line of credit on it before you'd...
Yeah, no, a regular card, not a prepaid.
Right. And then you'd charge it and then throw it the fuck out. Right? That's what Dad did. He'd use the limit, throw the card out. I was like, oh, it's no good. And
then send you another one.
And then order another card from a different company. Oh, I got this $1,000 limit. Gonna buy 2 freezers and some ice cream and put it in the truck and, go do ice cream
Free
truck.
Money.
Yeah. I'm gonna turn Kim's car into a ice cream truck. See.
That'd be cool.
See. Just go around.
Some guy was giving a speech at one of those TED Talks, and he's like, I've never used cash in my life. No. And like, what? He's like, I just use credit cards.
Right.
Because I use this credit card to pay off this one, and I use this one to buy a house, and I use this one to do this.
Right.
And I just keep recycling through the credit cards to pay each other off.
Right.
And I never touch my bank account. I was like, holy.
How'd you get rich? By being rich?
By using someone else's money.
Right. That sounds like a great plan.
But then you don't pay it off. Well, yes, but because I have such a high credit, they want to send me another one.
Use that one to pay off. Is that a comment we got?
No, that's what I saw on TED Talk once.
Oh.
This guy, he went on. He's like, I've never used cash. I don't have a bank account. He's like, I just use credit cards.
I don't even know what a $5 bill look like. Do they still use them $2 ones?
Oh, right. Apparently, National Coffee Day.
Oh, yeah.
You can score free Starbucks and Dunkin' today.
So I sent this to you because I knew you weren't going to go get coffee today for us. And I sent this to you so you could get us...
busy. I was working long.
You sent this to me.
So you could remember to go get us coffee, and it would be free, you see? See how that works? I was trying to think of a clever joke, but I was like, there's no clever joke. I just explained it to him.
So you just
free coffee.
Today's free coffee day, guys. It's 6 o'clock at night here in West Palm.
Is that why?
Still time.
Is that why you don't get us coffee? Is because of you're drinking a Monster energy drink? Is it?
It's full throttle.
I don't think I'm sorry. Excuse me. My bad. But I also don't think the type of energy drink was in question. But no. So I guess National Donut Day was a few months ago.
Was it?
Yeah, and they were doing the tiny cups of coffee when you go in to get your donuts or whatever.
Oh, wow.
Or no, I think they were giving people donuts. Each person got one donut.
I don't eat donuts.
You just go in and get a donut.
I eat them if they're brought to me, but I don't go out of my way to buy donuts.
If my refrigerator orders them for me, I'll eat them. But
I mean, if someone from work, one of the vendors.
I don't appreciate you calling my wife a refrigerator.
What?
Just because she does the ordering in the house. See, we talked about this, saying these things that you say that you need to pay attention to because you think they're fine, but they're not.
You take things out of concept.
No, you don't look at them in the appropriate. You don't look at things in the appropriate way. You just say things all willy nilly, and think they're okay. Jesus, what else do we got? We're getting pretty. How long have we been going?
We've been going for 20 minutes, man.
2 hours. It's time to go. Toodaloo, motherfuckers.
Netflix buys its first game studio at purchase of Night School.
It purchased a night school.
Night School studio.
Oh, that's what it's called.
Yes.
I've never heard of. They've probably never done anything. They might probably do phone games or something.
Might be mobile, yeah.
Can you imagine trying to play a Netflix game? Right? What are you gonna play with? Oh, you play with your remote. That's dumb. Fuck you, Netflix.
It's not true because of the Wii.
It doesn't have the response curve though. That's
You download a controller on your phone.
it's just like that. But that's the thing. Like that's difference between consoles, okay, and phone games, is there's that input delay. Right.
Okay,
That's why you can do like online things with the console and the controller. Right. The controller is immediate. Okay. The second you move on the controller, it moves.
Response time.
Right. Because it's Bluetooth. It's hooked up. It's
Wired, something.
right. Something. It's different. Right. Where the phone, it takes a second for it to register if the phone isn't fast enough or if it's not meant to play that game or this, that, and the third. It takes.
Can't really having lag when you're trying to play a fighting game.
Right. Like, can you imagine trying to play Dragon Ball Z on your phone?
Oh, God.
You'd get your ass fucking. You wouldn't even. By the time the phone caught up and showed you the picture of what happened,
I'm dead.
it'd be over. You wouldn't have no hope. What are you looking
Dragon Ball Z.
What are you looking for?
Dragon.
Because I'm dead. I mean, yeah, but that's because of the
I'm sure
response curve.
you would have to buy a separate thing for the Netflix, whatever
Well,
device.
of course.
Like maybe Netflix has its own streaming box.
Right. Get your Netflix 6 and you can play
instead of like our
Fuck Me and Clank on it.
Like
and
my
it's
Roku
like,
is like 10 years old.
Yeah. Play Ola 3. It's like, no, it's Halo. No, it's Ola. Come play it.
Plus, your subscription has went up $20 a month. Like, whoa,
Right.
whoa.
Now you're paying $500. Or you be smart like me and
Just
figure
be
it out.
smart.
Just be smart. Don't want to give any trade secrets away. All right, what else we got?
Nintendo already expanding Mario theme park with Donkey Kong Edition.
Oh yeah, so this is
Where's
Universal.
Super Smash Land? Universal Japan.
Japan, yeah.
Of course.
Well, they've been thinking about bringing it to Universal here because I
thought they put a hiatus on it because of Corona.
Well, yes, that was.
So I don't think it was even built yet.
But Universal Smash. That probably would have been.
So just keep acting new characters / selections. Super Smash Land.
That probably would have been better, but we would have got more characters.
Did you hear about the Super Mario movie? The Super Mario movie?
Briefly.
The Seth Rogen's going to play Donkey Kong and voice Donkey Kong, and Chris Pratt's going to voice Mario. All these actors are going to be in.
Yeah, I want real life.
No, it's
I like the old school.
Oh, that
the real
Super Mario Brothers,
right? When it was fucking
Luigi and Mario.
Luigi, right? When it was
the guy from
Talib from Across the Universe, I think.
Was he in it?
And he was in Spawn as the fucking clown.
And then we have the guy from Who Framed Roger
Rabbit. And then Romeo. No, was it? No.
No, he was.
It was
the cousin.
It was one of the Romeo and Juliets. He was the fucking.
Tibbet?
You're
telling me, sir.
Right, yeah. So I just can't fucking. He's a great actor. I love him in pretty much everything. Right.
And the Mario was played by.
Oh, and then he was with Travolta and them as the Queens.
Yep. And he was in Justin Bieber's music video. What do you mean? But.
Not Justin Bieber.
And the babysitters. Okay, so. And the guy who played Who Framed Roger Rabbit plays Mario.
Yeah. I can't remember his name.
I can't. That's the only those are 2 movies I know he played in.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit and.
You heard the theory about that one? I think we read about it. The Mickey and Bugs, how they got to put them in the same movies. They had the same screen time.
Right.
So that's why Bugs and Mickey were together, and Donald and what's his name, Daffy were together.
Right. It's the only way they'd allow them. As if they're the exact same. Yeah. I remember that. That was a big.
He was playing patty cake. He's playing patty cake with a different man. And the bad guy was Christopher Lloyd.
Doc. Yeah. Emmett Brown.
Yeah. But have you guys ever go watch Super Mario Brothers from 1993?
I don't know.
It's rather doing. They did
It was great.
They did Mortal Kombat around the same time. They did a Street Fighter.
They ruined the Goombas.
They did, and Bowser.
And Bowser, they got a guy
mushroom stuff that looked like fungus. And
yeah,
like,
they got a guy
mushroom.
to play Bowser, and then
And
like
he turned into it. And
he
then
turned into Bowser for about 3 seconds.
Dance in the elevator. It's just just like this.
It was a great movie. I loved it. You know, it was shit, but it was amazing.
They got Mario and Luigi right and fucked up everything.
Everything else. Great. You know, Mario and Luigi. Everybody else was.
Like, how do you make it practical? Why are the Goombas bigger than them?
The Goombas were huge, and then they were, then they were lizards, right? They were, you know, like they couldn't even be because Goombas were the turtles.
Yeah.
Right. So I don't know.
They made the jokes about like what's it called? In the mushrooms.
Right.
They made the jokes like I told the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles like that's the guy that keeps stomping on us, and then the Ninja Turtles beat up Mario. I don't know why the plumber is fighting. I don't know what they were thinking in Japan in the 80s after Jumpman. So we went from a King Kong basically to fighting mushrooms and
a lion turtle.
And a lion turtle. And just they come at you just got to jump on them. Okay?
Big ass
They're minding
turtle.
their own business.
Right.
And then
the worst person not even dead.
Hammers.
The one was throwing baseballs.
And in Super Mario 3, Bowser had a whole bunch of children he was sacrificing.
Like I said, I played the original Super Marios, but mine was N64 Mario.
That's coming to the Switch.
Was the first one I played.
You really didn't play Super Mario 3?
I played them after
on 64.
Well, no, I went back and got the NES and stuff like that, but I did play them.
Yeah. Super Mario 1 was just your basic run-of-the-mill, like, Luigi.
3, once you got the wings and...
But then when they came out at 2, which was really confusing compared to 1, because 2, their princess was picking up stuff from the ground like she does in Smash.
Mm-hmm.
And it's, like, weird how they did it. Same music, color, but Mario 3 changed everything. And that's
now it's all about the Odysseys and...
But Mario 3 changed it for everything. That's when we got the suits. That's when Mario looked like Mario. And then we had Super Mario World.
Mario's powers just changed over the years.
Well, he went from the raccoon to fly to getting the cape.
Right. You know, stuff like... Because raccoons can't fly. That doesn't make any sense. All right.
Japan, they can.
Moving on. What else we got? I feel like we've been here for 3 hours.
I'm doing all the news you sent me. This is the last one, actually.
Like
Dave Chappelle sets a new Netflix comedy special release teaser trailer.
Dave Chappelle's doing another one for...
That's what you told me.
That's what I just said.
He said he loves working with this guy from Netflix. He'll do all Netflix specials for this guy.
Well, he finally got...
Yeah, he got his name back.
He got his name back. He got paid. He started getting his royalties from Netflix and stuff like that. And
when it was
started getting all of his stuff from Comedy Central.
What's it called? Award.
Funniest
the art
name.
award. I forgot what it's a famous artist. I can't think of it.
There's a lot of famous artists.
Yeah, but it's an award for it. Like something about like expression award. But he got it, and he's like, "Oh, I work with this guy all the time." He was smoking, of course, on stage.
He always smoked. Right.
Kick me out. It's my award.
Go ahead.
Well, that's what they're saying now.
Go ahead, kick me. I'll leave.
That's what they're saying now about Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle's the GOAT because he just does Dave Chappelle.
That's it. Just Dave Chappelle.
I called up Kevin once, and I was like, "Hey, I'm in town. I'm at this small bar. You want to come watch me?" He's like, "What the fuck? What do you mean?" Like, he's like, "Yeah, I just asked the owner if I could do a set." He said, "Yeah." Like, what?
I just came and I was like, "Hey, you think I should go up for 10 or 15 minutes?" Yeah, get your fucking ass up there, Dave Chappelle.
Should you go up?
Like, just.
I like he does some jokes and then he preaches kind of.
Should we tell everybody, like, for one night only, Dave Chappelle gonna be up here right now doing it? Like,
they'll tweet it out.
That's Dave Chappelle's here. Come check him out.
You're not gonna believe who showed up.
Not gonna believe who showed up.
Dave fucking Chappelle.
We thought it was just comedy night, and it was Dave Chappelle night. We didn't know.
It was amateur night with these people from a local town.
Right.
And Chappelle walks in.
Little white guy opens up. Dave Chappelle goes. Little white guy closes. Like, fuck. Who are all these other
Did he
people?
even get paid?
And it's like, why did nobody tell me Dave Chappelle was going to be here? I would have wore the nice shirt.
We didn't know Dave Chappelle was gonna
Right. Like, I'd have put on some fancier clothes if I knew Mr. Chappelle was going to be here.
be. He just walked in. He's like, "Give me a mic." I got some things to get off my chest.
I'm rich, bitch.
With the thing with Oprah, remember when he did the skit with Oprah? He got Oprah pregnant. He's like, "I'm rich, bitch."
Too funny. All right, that's all the time we have for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget we have episodes on Tuesday morning between the hour of 10 and 12. And Wednesdays between the hours of 4 and 6. Also, don't forget is September, or for the rest of September, which is a couple more days.
2 more days.
It is...
What more day?
What?
Suicide prevention.
Right, so it's Suicide Prevention Month. Also, as such, our charity is the Suicide Prevention Lifeline, which the link and number will be down below as usual. And probably yesterday's, we didn't have a Try the Wife cooking this week.
We did.
Did we?
Have it up. Martino Crisco sandwiches.
Ah, right. It was technically last week because we didn't have internet for a week. Nobody noticed.
We had technical difficulties based on financial issues.
Josh didn't fucking fix the internet.
Gosh, that's it.
So don't forget to like and subscribe and toodaloo, motherfuckers.
Yes. And then 5 episodes is our 150th episode. That's crazy.
Hooray, jazz hands.
We're going to get DJ away.
Please, for the love of God, somebody save me.
So stay tuned. We got to see you next week.